Saka's return couldn't be more timely. 3 months of enforced inactivity and then recovery, and now rejuvenated and ready to inspire. Much emphasis too on William Saliba to hold Arsenal together at the back in the absence of Gabriel. As a boy he was coached by Kylian Mbappe's dad. Their opponents for the first time tonight. They grew up in the same Paris suburb of Bondy, attended the same primary school and played in the same junior team. In a knockout environment, which is at the Emirates unbeaten. And Real Madrid, I was going to say uncharacteristically fragile and vulnerable, but that is their way until we get... That's a trip, and it's a free kick.
Really good positive start for Arsenal. Said they have to react and feed off this crowd, and I think in the first couple of minutes that's exactly what they've done. They've won the tackles of that too, and then Modric gives a free kick in a really dangerous position.
Split. Ødegaard. Bit of hesitation from Camavinga. Left Rudiger in an awkward spot.
Oh, he did. He put his team under pressure there by leaving it. I think he can clear it. Just takes a little deflection there. Camavinga leaves it in the hope that...
Saka then. And Courtois awkwardly from beneath his own woodwork.
Well, that's two opportunities had, hasn't it, down that left-hand side.
Timber. He's down, but there was no foul by Camavinga. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a foul either. I thought he tried to buy the free kick there. I'm sure there was any need for him to go down, you know.
Goes again, Martinelli, in towards Rice. It's Partey!
It's a great positive run down the left-hand side from Martinelli.
There is a potential penalty check going on at the moment for a possible handball. Raul Asensio.
Well, if that was it, then I'd be amazed.
Modric caught in the act of passing by Ødegaard.
Yeah, again, it was good pressing though. When you go, you've got to all go together.
Rodrigo. Mbappe swiftly, crisply to Vinicius.
See Mikel Arteta going.
Winning the semi, losing the final against Barcelona. Here's Vinicius. Problems here. Mbappe! Flag is up. There would have been salvation.
That's what they can't afford to do. They can't afford to give sloppy balls away like that.
Here's Simon Murphy out there trying to work his magic. It's not defensively sure.
And the other three quiet.
Here's the main threat. It's Mbappe! You could see him opening his body up to try and steer the shot.
He knew exactly what he was trying to do. He's trying to open his body up to try and whip it past him on his left side rather than straight at him, but that...
Mbappe. Alaba. And the referee intervenes and gives Arsenal a free kick. They've got a toe to it, but is penalised.
I didn't think that was a foul. I don't know what Vinicius Junior...
Ødegaard. Saka goes for the return.
Causing all sorts of problems.
Timber. In towards Rice! Martinelli! Double save by Courtois. Camavinga.
In a good half, it really has.
Really good, gripping. In fact, not that many goal-scoring opportunities, but they started to come for Arsenal, for Rice and for Martinelli. Saka's crosses dangerous throughout. They've certainly given us...
They can go away with something from this ground. And I think it's fairly agreeable that if Arsenal are going to go through there, they're going to have to take something with them next week.
Well, they learned the hard way that a home draw in a quarter-final is 10 games this season in all competitions. Bellingham's made a run. Lovely pass from Mbappe. It was slick, it was silky, it was stealthy, it was threatening.
I think that was his only option though, because if he looked in the...
Lovely pass, Declan Rice. It was Raul Asensio that dashed to the rescue.
Again, a good forward run from Declan Rice, the little give and go.
Lateral run, ended illegally, and a free kick to Arsenal.
That was really good play. He was waiting for the challenge. He was waiting and waiting and waiting. He knew it was going to come. He was really patient. And you've got that ability and that strength. You're holding defenders off. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
It is Declan Rice! It's a really special moment. It's a tremendous free kick. And the Emirates now is as loud as it has ever been.
Well, I don't think you could hear him. Actually, I'm certain you couldn't hear him, but there was some man behind me shouting just before Declan Rice was weighing up. Smash it, Declan, smash it, were his words.
Martinelli! Marino! And back to the Spaniard, and a terrific save by Courtois.
I think it was Alaba, wasn't it, that saved it off the line from Marino. Again, the passing and the movement and the running in behind from Arsenal.
Saka. Partey.
Again, really incredible play from Saka. The way he just gliding past players. It's as if they're not there. There's no doubt another free.
Rice would take two. Unbelievable. Enchantingly wonderful. The stuff of dreams for Declan Rice and Arsenal.
You thought the first one was impressive. Have another look at this one. Goodness me, the accuracy, the power, and once again the bend, the control of it.
Trossard. Lewis Skelly. Crisply hit for three by Mikel Merino. A Spaniard may just have felled Spain's great repeat European champions. And remarkably, Mikel Merino has now scored more goals against Real Madrid than any other club in his entire career.
Again, it was Declan Rice powering forward.
Rodrigo. Seen off by Tierney, who was pulled back, and it is an Arsenal free kick.
We wondered whether the Arsenal players were going to respond to the atmosphere that they...
Free kick. Camavinga has just kicked the ball away, he's already been booked. And the ultimate ignominy, Real Madrid will finish with 10.
How stupid's that? It really is ridiculous, kicking the ball away like that. I understand the frustration, I understand you're taking a beating in the second half, but that just sums Real Madrid up this evening, it really does. But how impressive again Arsenal, the way to get the men behind the ball, there was just no way.
At the highest level, Mikel Arteta's greatest night as Arsenal manager. Declan Rice at the very peak of his powers, with two of the finest free kicks you are ever likely to see, and Arsenal remarkably take a 3-0 lead to the Bernabeu.
Sensational, all over the park from...